Hello everybody, so it's time for my first tutorial on the Rhapsody in Pink channel. My first tutorial. As it turns out, I'm going to kind of wing things as I go, so I'll be grabbing things as I go and stuff like that. And I'll be also posting this on Queen Chastity, so we'll have a new toot on there too. So let's get started. I'm going to need my stippling brush and my palette and my liquid foundation, my powder to set, my illuminator. I actually recently went through all of my makeup, so it shouldn't actually take too long to find stuff tonight, surprisingly. A bronzer or any kind of cheek color that you're going to need or want. And also, let's see, with this look, I think I'm going to try using the Dream Bouncy blush that everyone has trouble with, but I'm going to see if I can work with it tonight. I guess, and this is just for me looking around, this could be optional. We'll throw this in here. This is some shimmer powder. Completely up to y'all. It might be a good idea for a date. Y'all can't look at me while I'm doing this. I'll just move this over here. Let's see, what do I want to do on my lips? Probably, this is awful dark. I was thinking like a pale pink. Like that maybe, but I want maybe something underneath it too. Let's see, what are we going to do here? This is really you getting to see the creative part of me looking at makeup to do. I really don't have any pale pink lipsticks, so we're going to tweak around and play with some stuff here. I'm going to use this lipstick and see if it looks pretty with it together. I'm going to do something really pretty, really, not plain, but not simple, just really feminine. Nothing super glittery, nothing super crazy, since I am intending, women to actually wear this look. It will be wearable. So I'm going to need some CoverGirl Lash Blast Luxe. Never used to like Lash Blast, but that actually isn't that bad. Some good old black liner. Liquid liner. Because I'm going to do a little bit of wing on my eyes up here. We're not going to go crazy, but we're going to, we're going to get some definition going. Not way too much stuff on top of this. A little afraid. Okay, let me look, eyes. I wanted to do like a pink on the lid. Whoa, hand. Whew. I'm going to do like a pink on the lid, but I didn't want it to be like an in-your-face pink. I just wanted it to be kind of a light, happy pink. And then I wanted to do like a brown, like that brown. So we'll do that brown. And we will bring out this pink I've never worn before. Too Faced. That looks pretty shimmery, so not shimmery but frosty. So we'll just see how frosty that is. I wasn't wanting to go super frosty. It wasn't going to be a super showy look because I want it to be kind of date kind of wear. But we'll see. And I'm going to need a base. I don't know why I didn't think of a base. So I'll do some Stay Not Stray from, I think that's Benefit. Yeah, some Benefit. And let's see. No, nothing else. I will do it. So I've already prepped my skin. I'd already shaved. I've already done all that good stuff. I'm going to start with my palette, and I'm going to put some Physicians Formula foundation, which I found I really love. And I've already moisturized with some Lubriderm. I'm actually in love with this daily moisturizer. I'm actually planning to do a review on my, more on what I do with my face now. I'm also planning to do a review on lip conditioners, like drugstore lip conditioners I've tried recently. Because, as it turns out, I really don't wear very many lip colors during the week because, unless I'm outside of work. Because at work I really can't. Because my work isn't really that kind of work, you know? My work really doesn't allow me to wear really much of that kind of stuff. So we're just going to stipple on the foundation. You can find these brushes. They don't have to be super expensive like mine from school. You can get them from... This isn't going to cover up on my beard. I wasn't expecting it to. You can get this from something like this from Target, from Sonia Kashuk. Those I've been told are good. You can also get them from even Walmart. I think you can find a, amazing version, but definitely one for sure. You can also find one at Walgreens. And the one from Walgreens actually looks pretty good. Actually, it's the one I would go with. So out of all of them, if you're interested in getting one of these, definitely look at Walgreens. Because you can kind of stipple and pat on, or like I've been doing, swirling around your foundation. And it actually makes it end up looking more airbrushed and flawless in my opinion. I also love to take my spray toner from Mark and spray the brush while I'm doing it sometimes, while I'm putting on my foundation, because it is going to make it look dewier. Or even if you dabbed on some of your regular toner on, even if you dabbed some of your regular toner on before you do it, or just put like a lot of lotion in your face, you're going to get this dewier effect. Especially if you decide not to set your foundation, which not very many women do. Most women want that, mattify it as much as possible. Really depends on preference. Really. I just like that glowy, glowy glow. But today I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. So, no dewy. Let's go on today. But we're definitely going to go with some luminousness. Just move my light around here. So, you can get a high beam from Sephora, Ulta, any place that sells Benefit. And I'm going to put some right there. I know that looks like a shit ton, but it's all going to get blended out. I'm not going to put any down my nose. I might put a little streak on my forehead. A little at my pubic bone, a little at my chin like that. Kind of looks like war paint, but... And you're going to want to do this, since it is a liquid product, you're going to keep your liquids with your liquids and your powders with your powders. And I'm going to take my finger, actually, this time, and I'm going to just bring that color down and kind of blend around and up. And what this is basically just doing is it's giving my skin a glow. It's also going to it's also going to look very luminous and younger. Even though I'm only 25. I'll take it if I look 18 out of it. And you can tell if it doesn't look like it's getting close to blended out yet. Just keep on going. Keep on blending. And blending and blending and blending. So see, this is one way if you don't want to have to go through all of the spray toner, then put, this is a way of getting a dewier looking effect. And then we're going to mattify it too. And you're still going to get the dewy effect, but you can also set it and forget it. So now since I'm keeping with my creams, I'm going to go ahead and try this blush out. I've actually not worn it. I think I've tried it out, but I don't think I've done swatches of it, but I've not tried it out. People always complain they can't get anything off of it, but I'm clearly getting a lot off of it. I'm just swirling my fingers in it. Extreme Bouncy Blush from Maybelline. I'm not going to suggest it though, because a lot of people gave it bad reviews. Okay, and I'm going to kind of smile. And I'm already kind of blushing a little bit already. And I'm going to put it right below where I just put the high beam. And I'm going to, once again, I'm going to blend up with it. See, I'm not having any problem with it at all. I like the color we're getting off here. It just looks pretty, much like a pretty typical coral blush to me. And blend up. Always remember, if it looks like I'm getting a little heavy, we are going to set this with powder. So remember, that might wash out a little bit of the color to start with. And also remember that as you're using your fingers, that's going to, where's it burning? That's going to cause some pinkiness just from simply making the action, the finger action on your face. And make sure also, this is without needing said, make sure your hands are clean, so you're not getting grubbiness on your skin. Maybe I should take my stippling brush and kind of blend around on it. I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. I think we're still good on the high beam. Don't think I need to add any more of it. I'm going to take my big old fluffy brush from Walmart, of all places, that I love. And Stay Matte Rimmel colorless powder. It's basically invisible set. And we're just going to go ahead and set my foundation and my blush and my illuminator. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to make this tutorial pretty quick. It's not going to be like my last drag tutorial where it goes on for like an hour and a half. Okay. So we can put this up with this glue. Thank goodness for cases, or that would be shattered. I'm going to take this Lancome bronzer. and my brush from Jane Iredale. I'm not a fan of really other makeup, to be honest. And right here below my blush a little bit, just going to go in and add a little bit of color. I'm not going to add a whole lot. Just to give my cheeks a little bit more definition. I might do a little bit at my temples. But you don't want it to be obvious, because I know sometimes I get a little zealous on my temples, and it's like, hello, you definitely put color up there. You can never blend too much. It's true. Okay. Pretty satisfied with that. There we go. Okay. I chose a more rounded brush this time for my concealer. Not concealer. My bronzer, because I just wanted it to be real soft and rounded and not real harsh. When I do real girl makeup, when I do like women's makeup, I don't want harshness. Okay. I can always see something that I feel like I can change. So, there goes the high beam. Alright. And I'm going to put some Stay, Don't Stray on my lids here. And this is going to be, I think, my first time trying it out. No, I think I've used it one other time. And I'm going to I just take whichever finger happens to lay on my eye first. And blend all that base out. It may seem like I over-primed, but blend, 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 blend. I think what I like about this formula, and this is going to sound kind of weird and creepy, but I like it that it's kind of sort of, I'm getting more of a wet texture off of it. Depending on the look I'm doing and depending on the mood I'm in, I like sometimes thicker feeling bases, and sometimes I like more wetter, stickier feeling bases. And this one I'm getting the wet and stickier off of, rather than a thick one like, say, Shadow Insurance. Shadow Insurance is kind of on the thicker side. Okay, now you don't want that to dry because we're going to start adding in color. Okay. If I clean that? Oh, you are dirty. I got a clean brush. Probably not. Probably I'll need washed at some point. Ooh, yeah, you definitely are. Okay. Let's see. Yay! My MAC will work. Will do. I'm going to take this pink color from this Too Faced duo that I've never used, from Steel Magnolias. This is a Brandy Reject. And pretty much the inside, we're not going to go all the way to the tear duct. We're just going to go on the majority of the lid. Just going to pat away. I'm using MAC 275, but really, any good paddle brush would do. Really, a paddle brush would be more appropriate, but I really don't have one clean. So, that's the great versatility of this brush. I recommend, if anyone wants to start with a good versatile brush from MAC, start with the 275. Especially in the fact that it's $25, so I know that sounds crazy expensive, but I've had so much love from this brush. I have nothing but praise for it. And as you can see, you can barely see it on the camera because it's a really pink. Soft, baby pink. Now I need to manage to find a brush that I can do the crease with. That one will do. And I'm going to take this light brown right here from the Sparkle Till Morning palette from Wet n Wild of all places. I actually used this on my drag tutorial, if you remember. And actually, I think I found this at Dollar Store of all places recently. And we're going to start at the halfway point of our crease, right there. And just kind of go all the way down to the end of the eye. No windshield motion, wind wiper motion. And then I usually, if I'm going to decide to do the inner part too, I'll just go do and take it down. Which I'm doing. I can't decide if I want to leave it this soft or if I want to go a little more intense at the innermost part of the crease. We'll see. Like so. And then brush a little on the outside brink coming in. And then I'm blending and softening with this brush as I go. I kind of blend as I go. If I come in later with another, usually come in later with another brush. So that's the start of it. I think I'm not going to leave it this soft though. What color do I use? Because there's nothing from this quad I feel comfortable with, because that dark brown isn't what I'm feeling. So, especially since I know that I'm going to be doing like the innermost like part. I'll show you what I mean. Since I'm going to be centralizing the crease to dang hardwood floors and their scruffiness. Okay. I I'm going to use this frosty brown. Which brown do I want to use? Maybe I'll add some metallic to it. Maybe just a touch. Just use a touch of this. Did I not use that color? Don't touch the cheek forever. Yeah, we'll give you some love. Okay. So I have an old palette, old palette, so don't judge, from Urban Decay. And I'm going to use Roach. That is the actual name of the color. And I'm going to use my itty bitty brush from Jane Iredale. I'm just going to leave like a little etch right there, as you see. I'm going to kind of curve it along with my eye just a little bit. I do use this brush particularly when I'm going to centralize a color somewhere, a dark color, and I don't want to go crazy with it. I don't want the dark color to just like overtake the eye and then have no way of getting it back. Like that. That's how you get like that deepest innermost crease. And I'll come back with the brush I did use to originally get this like more goldy lighter brown. I'm gonna kind of brush it up, make it less intense. But still keep what I was going for before. I don't know, I'm gonna just like blend everything. Blend. I'm liking this. So, I'm kind of upset about my sock. It's a little miffed. It's a little miffed up. I'm going to take this color, this doesn't go on half an hour, great. Probably going to spend 45 minutes on this too. It's like a goldie-ish color. It's from Sly Girl. And I take my crease blending brush and put a little bit on there. I don't know if I'm going to get any color off of that with this brush. This brush isn't really that good for that. Yeah, I'm going to just go with my Revlon brush. Let's see. Yeah, we got some color on you. And I'm just going to kind of just do an overall kind of shimmer in the background. Like a hint of shimmery gold. Nothing that's going to be overpowering. Just kind of add a little pizzazz. And kind of pull everything together. And I'm going to use this color right here, this like beigey brown bone color. once again with my that's how pigmented these are, with my blending brush. I'm going to start very at the top part of my arch and just kind of windshield wiper in a little bit, and we're just going to do just a little hint. We're not going to go crazy. I'm actually quite in love with this look. So that's it on the shadows. Alright, so time for liquid liner. First off, of course I'll do lower. That might be a little tense for some people. If so, you don't have to go with black, but what I chose. Probably could have gone with the brown. Smoking and smudging just a little bit. Like that. Would there be a little sultriness? Okay. And liquid liner, which deserves its complete own tutorial too. If you can tell, I did a little bit of a wing, but I didn't go real too far with it. That's about as good as I'm gonna get, I think. You could even do falsies. I'm not gonna do falsies tonight at all. Just not feeling like nobody's got time for that yet. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get to lips. I think I'm gonna try. This is the curse with me going through my makeup and realizing I have stuff I've never tried, or at least haven't had much experience with. Nope. I don't know. That looks pretty great. So what this product is it's invisible lip liner from Sally Hansen. And it's gonna keep my lipstick and my lip gloss from bleeding and running all over my face. So, ooh, I just totally. Oops. I just totally ripped the top right off that. A little forcing on that. And the reason why that's good that's invisible is that you can now take practically any color. Any color actually. And it's gonna go with it. This is Paris, I believe. Yeah, Paris from NYX. Matches my blush well. But you want to do that. Let's see. Put this lip gloss on. Over. That should be good. Shouldn't have any color interference here. Let's use my kind of clean part of your palette. Put a lip gloss in there. Yeah, I didn't want this pinky of a lip completely. Ugh. So I'm blending away a lot of the color, majority of the color. And I'm just going to throw more gloss over. Still not completely pale enough of a look that I wanted. So, soften it down a little bit with this. Take this kind of beigey colored lip gloss. Not really getting any much of a difference. I'm more pleased with it. I don't know. I think this looked pretty Valentine's date to me. I think it turned out really pretty. And like I said, I knew it would probably take 45 minutes to tape. Well, any hoozles, if I had, a decent camera other than my webcam to take extra pictures for you to show you some beautimous pictures of this look, I would. But you'll just have to take my word on it. So I hope that you all have a good Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys next week when I don't really know what's to come. We'll just see. We'll see what is to come. Probably maybe a tour of the makeup collection? I don't really know. Maybe I could do like a do's and don'ts with makeup. Maybe I could do like when to throw out things with makeup. Something like that. There's lots of different things I could do, being that this basically makes me feel like I can start a new makeup channel with a fresh slate. So, until next week, toodles!